Hello, everyone. So I'm gonna have to be quick with this one because I'm editing stuff for a lot of people, and a lot of anime has to come out that I want to watch. I'm gonna talk about that "Don't Tease Me Nagarato" when it comes out, and even before it comes out, probably because I've read the manga. But this one right here, suppose a kid from the Last Dungeon Boonies moved to Starter Town. So what happens is, I know you guys have played video games, right? And enemies scale up the further you go, right? But you come across towns, which means that some people live. If you think about Pokemon, right? Some people are born in a place with level 50 Hariyamas, right? How do those people cope, right? The way they cope is that they just built different and they mad strong. And this anime is about a similar thing. So basically, this guy comes from a really strong place. Even though he's the weakest in his village, he's much stronger than most other people just because of where he was born. The situation that he has to survive in is different. And it's really good, right? He's really happy. It's really fun. It's enjoyable. I think that this is something that you should watch if you watched The Promised Neverland. If you watched Redo of Healer, wash it down with this thing. This is happy-go-lucky. Obviously, there's turmoil and real stuff. But, no one will be getting their decapitated or anything like that, right? No, there won't be any grief. It's all good. I think that this is an interesting concept. I'm sure that overpowered heroes are probably boring to you guys by now, but they're not boring to me. He doesn't know that he's strong just because of, the way his life was set up. He's like, to quote something from the first episode, huge spoiler, he's like, yo, I got here in 6 days. And the person's like, yeah, 6 days by train is not so bad. Right? He's like, nah, I ran. Right? And they're like, what? You ran? And he's like, yeah, I know, I'm not that fast. Because other people from his area would have gotten there in 2 days. Right? And I think it's so funny. It's cute. And, there's a lot of stipulation to it. The video's kind of going on a bit. But basically, those people are so strong, they're not allowed to help with simple matters of the normal towns, right? They can only help when it's something huge. And it's funny to see the different perspectives because he looks at it, he's like, oh, look, these... Another first episode spoiler. Oh, look, it's a giant pasture worm. He'll see a bunch of them just flick away, right? While people are running, screaming, fighting their hardest versus these humongous monsters. They call them monsters. And he's like, no, these are just fast. And he's like, the monsters are the ones that say, I want to take over the world, or I'm a demon lord. Those things are scary. And that's because those are things people can't even deal with, right? And that's when these people get submitted. It's beautiful. You guys should watch it. It's funny. I actually laughed out loud. I watched this with my girl. I watched most of the anime with my girl. And we had a good time. And an ending note, right? If you haven't watched Invincible, don't. unless you're looking for that action and you're trying to be sad. Anyway, maybe I'll talk about it in another video. See you guys later. What was the name of this one again? Suppose the kid from the Last Dungeon Boonies moved to Starter Town.